COVID vaccinations are taking place in the community. The city of Tacoma is working to fill potholes, and now is the perfect time to visit the Seymour Conservatory at Wright Park. All that and more coming up next on Tacoma Report. Hi, and welcome to this edition of Tacoma Report. I'm Laura Proctor. Tacoma joins the rest of the nation in responding to the coronavirus pandemic through vaccinations. Recently, the Tacoma Police Department took part in a vaccination program at Ranko's Pharmacy on Tacoma Avenue. The police department is included as a first responder group as the state and county provide vaccinations in phases. The department followed emergency medical personnel as the Tacoma Pierce County Health Department and Pierce County Emergency Medical Services took the lead countywide in vaccinating EMS personnel. The state has created phases to aid in the distribution of the vaccine from high-risk workers in healthcare settings all the way through to the general public. To find your phase, visit findyourphasewa.org. More and more registrations and locations for getting the COVID vaccine are frequently being announced, but the Tacoma Pierce County Health Department wants to remind everybody that it's still extremely important to get tested if you feel that you might be infected with the virus. If you have any of the symptoms, make an appointment with your healthcare provider. The health department is continuing with its mobile testing sites that are in operation almost every day at different locations in the Pierce County area. Most health insurance plans cover testing and treatment for services necessary for COVID-19. Please wear a mask when getting tested. More information on COVID-19 testing can be found by going to the Tacoma Pierce County Health Department's website. Construction is underway on the Taylor Way Rehabilitation Project. Work includes reconstructing the State Route 509 and Taylor Way intersection, adding turn lanes, upgrading utilities, new traffic signals, and other amenities. To minimize impacts to the traveling public, construction that reduces lanes on Taylor Way to less than 1 lane in each direction and on State Route 509 to less than 2 lanes in each direction will occur at night or on weekends. Get the latest updates on this project, including road closures and a construction schedule, by visiting the city site. Have you ever wondered what causes a pothole on city streets? Stacy Ellifrit has more on this and how residents can report a pothole in their neighborhood.
Rough winter weather can bring many driving challenges. With a mixture of rainfall and freezing conditions, issues that last long after the winter season come in the form of an increase in potholes on city streets.
Typically, the main cause of potholes is water damage. What usually happens is water will seep in through cracks in the asphalt or pavement, and it'll make its way down into the subgrade. We'll see a lot of times the water will actually wash away some of the fines in the gravel. The water will freeze and it'll contract and it creates a weak spot in the asphalt. So over time, as cars drive over that weak spot, you'll start to develop a pothole.
The city's Public Works Department addresses potholes in 2 ways.
Our temporary patching crew goes out pretty much every day. This is done throughout the city on streets that we know are in poor shape. Our temporary pothole patching is pretty quick and easy. Generally, the truck pulls up to the pothole, our crew will get out, they'll shovel asphalt into the hole, compact it down, and then they're on to the next pothole. And they'll do several of those in a day. And then we also have a crew that does permanent pothole patching repairs. With this process, the crew will actually go out to the pothole, they'll remove broken chunks of asphalt, and they may actually cut around the hole or they'll grind it down to the base. Typically, they'll put in fresh hot mix asphalt, and then they seal the edges to create a permanent repair.
The city's Transportation Benefit District and the Tacoma Streets Initiative are 2 items that support the pothole program.
The Transportation Benefit District and Street Initiative actually allow us to go out, spend more time on these potholes to create a permanent repair, which helps preserve our roads for a longer period of time.
The city depends on residents to report potholes, and it's easier than ever to do so. Visit the Tacoma First 311 service request form on the city's site or contact the Customer Support Center. Once reported, the typical time frame for temporary repairs is 5 days.
It's a program that we do employ year-round, but during the winter months, obviously, we're quite a bit more busy with the program due to the weather, rain, freezing. You'll see a lot more potholes throughout the city. So we may employ 2-3 crews to go out, depending on how bad the streets get, to make these repairs.
For Tacoma Report, I'm Stacy Ellifrit.
To report a pothole or to find answers to frequently asked questions about city services while on the go, download the Tacoma First 311 mobile app, available for both Apple and Android devices. The Tide Flats sub-area planning process needs your ideas, feedback, and engagement. The next opportunity to participate are the listening sessions planned for March, and they are open to everyone. The sessions will be hosted on Zoom, and meeting details will be available at the project webpage. COVID-19 has added barriers to shelter and housing for our unhoused neighbors. The city and its community partners are continuing to adjust funding and services to meet new and emergent needs. These include the establishment of 3 warming centers, additional shelter space, and adjusting responses to encampments. To donate supplies or to volunteer time to the warming centers or shelters, please visit the city's webpage. The city and county are joining together to streamline the process of getting rental assistance to community members due to the COVID-19 pandemic. For more information about the program and for the most up-to-date requirements, visit the web portal. The Enviro House virtual workshops are continuing in 2021, with additional February and March webinars being added soon. These free webinars are offered on some Saturdays and occasional weekday afternoons, with many favorite workshops being included. To register for upcoming webinars or to find past recorded sessions, visit the Enviro House website. Metro Parks Tacoma has announced that the W.W. Seymour Botanical Conservatory at Wright Park is open again. The conservatory was closed due to COVID regulations, but it began allowing visitors earlier this month. The conservatory is open Thursday through Sunday, but reservations are required, and all guests must have timed online tickets. Capacity is limited to 6 people, and face coverings are required. Although people are allowed to view the amazing foliage inside of the conservatory, no photography is currently allowed and marriage permits are not being taken. A restroom facility has been constructed at the conservatory and an expansion of the building is currently underway. More information can be found at the Metro Parks Tacoma website. Metro Parks Tacoma also wants to remind you that Northwest Trek is open with safety precautions, allowing you and your family to explore this amazing outdoor wildlife setting. Visitors can encounter animals while walking on the paths and viewing the exhibits, but due to COVID restrictions, the tram rides through the free roaming area have been closed. Instead, Northwest Trek is offering Wild Drive Premium Tours. This allows you to drive your own vehicle through the free roaming area where you'll be able to see mountain goats, elk, caribou, or moose, all from the comfort of your own car while following the governor's health and safety protocols. Online, time ticketing is required for the Wild Drive tours, and the Wild Drive tickets also include park admission. More information can be found by going to the Northwest Trek website. And finally, Tacoma Report recently featured a segment on the Northwest Furniture Bank, the nonprofit agency in Tacoma, which has helped numerous families with acquiring furniture for their homes. Another aspect of this amazing organization has to do with recycling mattresses. Lane Fickey has more on how this group is helping to put something that normally goes into the landfill to good use.
Inside this ordinary-looking warehouse in downtown Tacoma, something extraordinary is happening. Here, mattresses that are no longer needed are being put to good use, and it's all through the nonprofit agency, the Northwest Furniture Bank.
When we talk about the environmental impact, we talk about a mattress being diverted from our local waste system being diverted from our local landfill, that's a big deal. We talk about the parts in the mattress that are actually recyclable. And most people don't know this, but as you pull a mattress apart, 90% of the interior parts of the mattress are recyclable. So by weight, that ends up being, if a mattress weighs 100 pounds, that's 90 pounds of the mattress is a recyclable material. We can recycle the foam, top piece, the quilted top part, and then the foam interior pieces all get reused and recycled into carpet padding. Some of them come wrapped in a really heavy, durable plastic. That gets recycled by Trex decking, and they are able to use that to make fiberboards. The metal interior pieces, the springs, are all taken to local metal recyclers here in the area and recycled as metal. And then the wood that's made up of the box platforms and box springs is all recyclable too, and that's done down on the tie flats as well.
The Northwest Furniture Bank recycles over 20,000 mattresses each year. These mattresses come from the local retail sector, hotels, cruise ships, and individual family residences.
With all the retailers that we work with, we thought it would be great to couple some of the returned mattresses that are still in pristine and very, very good condition with our furniture program. So the mattresses that come in the door here that are reusable go straight to a family that's coming through our furniture program.
Another great aspect about the Northwest Furniture Bank's mattress recycling program are the jobs that are provided because of this endeavor.
We partnered with some of the local area halfway homes to hire men that are coming out of the prison system. So if they were justice involved, then we wanted to stand in that gap between their first employment experience and what would vault them into the future. We have men that have come through our program that are now working as union carpenters. They're working in abatement services, and we've actually retained quite a few guys here to work and continue on at the furniture program. Or I've got 4 employees here right now that have been here for over between 5 and 6 years.
The Northwest Furniture Bank recycling program is very unique. In fact, there is nothing else like it in the area. For Tacoma Report, I'm Lane Fickey.
For more information on the mattress recycling program, contact the Northwest Furniture Bank. That's all the time we have on this edition of Tacoma Report. A great way to find out about the services the City of Tacoma has to offer is by going to cityoftacoma.org. The South Puget Sound area was hit with some intense snowfall last weekend. While its beauty was only here for a short time, Tacoma Report's Dave Gordon braved the weather to capture some moments that will help us relive that winter wonderland. Until next time, I'm Laura Proctor. Thanks for watching.